What's going on, y'all? Ooh, child. Let me tell you, I have been working nonstop. Some stuff with flying, some stuff with media, and on that side of the spectrum. And for me, I am tired and I'm ready to go home. I'm bundled up because I'm freezing. As you can see, I have no makeup on. I know I always give you guys the beat face videos, but this video is like straight bare when you've been working 6 days straight and you just like, child, y'all might get a little under eye concealer, and that's it, because that's where I'm at right now. But welcome back to my channel, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe to CeeLo, because I'm glad you're here. And I wanted to make a video while I'm still awake, because that bed over there, I'm about to be in that bed in a minute. I'm actually in Raleigh, Durham, North Carolina, and I feel some type of way about this area because it was very it was built by slaves, you know, so that makes me feel some type of way in my spirit. And I felt a very heavy just spiritual ancestral presence when I got here. And it's my second time coming to this particular area, and that may not, you know, resonate with some people, but for me, I just was like, nah, B, like, this really feels heavy. But needless to say, I am here, and y'all don't mind my hair. My hair is just, it's dandruffy. It's a little dandruffy, you know what I'm saying? It's a little edge control and stuff. But anyways, I wanted to take this time to answer a couple of questions about the job per se, being a flight attendant. One of the things that I don't talk about often is the fact that you do get homesick. People don't talk about that, but you will get homesick and you will miss your family sometimes. That's why it's important to have a person on your benefits, like a companion that you can. It can be a friend, it can be a spouse, it can be whoever you want it to be. Mine is my sister right now, and I'm getting ready to switch it to my boyfriend, Greg. My sister's been on my benefits for 2 years, and so because you want to bring those people along with you, you want to bring those people that you love to experience all the things that you're experiencing with you, because it will get lonely being on the road. It's beautiful, but I've been in some of the most beautiful places in the world, and I'm thinking to myself, like, man, I wish Greg could see this. I wish my mom could see this, my dad, you know. So so it's important to really get you a companion, or, you know, just have your family on your benefits. Naturally, your family members fly for free. So if you don't know, your mom, your dad, your stepdad, and your stepmom, if you have those, would all fly for free. Your children would fly for free. So, you know, bring them with you. I can't always bring mine with me, but I want to start doing more of that, because it just makes you feel like you're not at work. Another thing I wanted to talk about, and why I love this job, why I love it, and then like some things that I'm like, I really like the fact that you have independence and you're able to just work freely. Like your coworkers, you have a flight leader, and you have, you know, the whole flight structure, like your captain, flight leader, and then the flight attendants, but everybody is able to work together. Well, I'm not on the nail struggle bus today, y'all. I got all my fingernails today. But you're not being micromanaged. I really don't like being micromanaged. And so on this particular trip, somebody on the trip is being a little micromanaging. And, you know, that happens sometimes, but that's why it's important to have those skills where you can kind of de-escalate situations and mesh with different people and different leadership styles, because you know, people will try you, passengers and, you know, people you work with. And I think it's just important to like put your best foot forward and understand that people are different and people come from different backgrounds, and that will make it easier for you to get along, and easier for you to work together. So I really like the working with component. I don't like somebody hovering over me all day. That's just not me, you know. But this job, you really do self-manage. Also, when it comes down to Okay, so I had to go back and look at some of the questions that people asked me. Somebody asked me about like maximizing your time and making like flying high time. Everybody essentially, like, that's really about their money, wants to fly high time. For me personally, I look at how much is the trip worth and what are we actually flying. Am I killing myself for 20 hours or what's going on? So my typical rotation, I like to look at 3-day trips that have 2 legs a day. 2 flights done, 2 flights done, and layover. And a high time 3-day trip is really like if you get a trip that's 17 and above, like anything between 17 and 19. If I see a 19-hour 3-day trip, I'm like, sign me up, boss. Because usually 19, 20, and so on and so forth, those are your 4-day trips and such like that. I don't really fly a lot of 4-day trips. I don't ever really fly 4-day trips, and that's just because I'm not a consecutive person. Like, I don't like to work like that, like as far as having long stretches of days, which is what I'm on now because I was just all over the map, y'all. But so that's what I would do to maximize my money. You want to look for 3-day trips that are worth a lot, and certain bases have trips that are worth a lot more than other bases. In Boston, we do okay. I've been able to get some really, like this month I have some 19-hour 3 days. They're little on the, you know, leg wise, they're a little hefty as far as like four leg days, but we do get paid extra for 4 legs a day, so I don't mind doing it because, like I said, I'm about my ching paper everywhere. Every time you see me bling bling, that's what I'm on in the new year. So I don't mind doing that. But that's how you want to maximize your trips. Also, if I have a 2-day trip that's worth like 9 hours, no. 2-day trip should be worth like at least 11, 12, 13, 14 is really good for a 2-day trip. So if I see those, that's what I'll pick up. My Dominican Republic trip was actually 11 and some change, but then you get international pay for that international component. So I didn't mind it, and it was a beautiful layover. Now, I can make exceptions if it's just something that I really want to do. Also, like I said before, I really bid for long layovers because I need rest. Like the layover I'm on right now is a 2-day, 23-hour layover. So I'm literally about to get some really serious rest because I kind of feel under the weather. That's another thing with this job. You will get sick. So just know that. Just be taking vitamin C when you're in training, and just know, like, there's a possibility I'm gonna get sick because you enter this environment, this capsule of germs, and you're around all these people, and one day you could be in Amsterdam and the next day you could be in New York City, and you're just like, wow, like the climate change. Additionally, let me tell you the story behind this coat. I bought this coat for $19 this week in LA because I was on an LA layover, and I was also out there doing some work at the Grammys. Woo, woo, woo. And I did not have a coat because I'm thinking this is LA, it's supposed to be sunny, and it was 30 degrees. So I had to buy this non-compliant coat, and I'm really, really sad because, well, it's fly, but I really need my big black puffy coat because it's freezing in these streets. So yeah, so I hope that's helpful in that the money portion of it. But I just want to say, just like anything else, you know, your job has your pros and your cons, and like I've said before, I really love what I do. I love people. I'm a people person. I like to chit chat, you know, I like to crack a couple of jokes. And so yeah, y'all, one thing I will really stress is that you know, be on top of your stuff. Sometimes, like for me, for a commuter, I kind of got a little lost this time, and I didn't ask the system for what I want. Ask for what you want. Always preference, which is basically asking the system for what you want. And I didn't do that this time around, and my schedule got a little thrown off. I still made it happen. God's grace is sufficient, but it could have been a close call. So just make sure if you're a commuter, you're really on top of booking your stuff, your jump seat, your A days, just all that stuff, because that'll really keep you nice and squared away. Now, this is a very short video, and I want you to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend to make sure they are subscribed to CeeLo Fly. If they have questions, I know everybody DMs me, and y'all, I love y'all, I really do. I just can't respond to every DM because I'm always on the go, and this is the best way I can get it out. So even if you send me a DM and you send me questions, check back with my channel, and I will do my best to answer your questions on my channel, on my videos. And you can put the put your questions and comments in the comment section below, and I will definitely be checking that. And so right now I'm gonna enjoy this 23-hour layover of rest, because when I get back home, it's Valentine's Day, and you know I gotta be slave for Greggy. I gotta go back into mom mode, go see my baby Jace. And yeah, so make sure you subscribe to CeeLo Fly, and I'll get back with